Tipu Sultan, the ruler of Mysore in South India, is a contemporary of George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, Voltaire, and Napoleon Bonaparte. In more ways than one, the paths of these historical figures cross those of Tipu. Hence, it is quite important to understand Tipu's history from a global perspective. Tipu's life spanned a period when new ideas and new institutions transformed the landscape of Europe and North America, while Asia recoiled from within. It was the age of the Industrial Revolution. Starting with the invention of the steam engine in 1758, Europe forged ahead in consolidating its technological superiority over the rest of the world. It was the age of the American Revolution, 1776, and the eloquent assertion of the rights of man by Thomas Jefferson. It was also the age of the French Revolution, 1789, and the abolition of oppressive feudalism in continental Europe. Tipu's existential vision reached out to the ideas in these momentous changes, but he lived in an environment that had lost its social, political, and spiritual vitality. Tipu, son of Hyder Ali, was born in 1750 at Devanahalli and was named after Tipu Mastan Ali of Arcot. Tipu's forefather, Sheikh Wali Muhammad, a Sufi sheikh of the Chishtiya order from the Punjab, was ordered south by his teacher to serve the area of Gulbarga near the modern city of Bangalore. Between 1680 and 1690, Mughal armies under Emperor Aurangzeb swept through southern India and extended their sway almost to the tip of the peninsula. Following the death of Aurangzeb, 1707, there emerged no successor capable of holding the vast empire together. The provincial governors, while paying lip service to the lordship of the emperor, asserted their independence. In 1722, Nizam-ul-Mulk Asif Yadurst was sent to Golconda as the governor of the southern provinces. The Nizam skillfully manipulated his affairs so that the governorship of the area became hereditary, and his descendants came to be known as the Nizams of Hyderabad. His official title was the Subadar of Deccan. Meanwhile, a strong power had emerged in western India. The Marathas, arising out of the hills around Pune, were welded into an effective fighting force by Shivaji. By 1720, they were in effective control of west-central India and were elbowing their way east into the Nizam's territories, pushing their way north towards the heartland of the Mughal territories. Like the Nizams of Hyderabad, the Marathas too evolved a hereditary line of succession called the Peshwas. The political disintegration of the Mughal Empire was an opportunity for the European powers. The British East India Company, set up in 1600 in the reign of Queen Elizabeth I, had established its factories in three areas: Madras, 1640, Bombay, 1649, and Calcutta, 1670. The French had their own factory at Pondicherry on the Bay of Bengal, about 100 miles south of Madras. The global rivalry between the French and the British, which had intense moments in West Africa and North America, spilled over into the Indian Ocean and India. In 1761, the Afghan emir, Ahmed Shah Abdali, at the Battle of Panipat, crushed the Maratha armies, which had penetrated as far north as Lahore in the Punjab. The Marathas, recoiling from the tremendous loss of manpower in the battle, recalled their armed forces dispersed over the subcontinent. Mysore, which had suffered periodic invasions from the Marathas, was a beneficiary. In 1762, the Mysore armies under Hyder Ali expelled the Marathas. By 1765, Hyder Ali had become the de facto power in Mysore. The rising power of Mysore roiled at the Nizam, the Marathas, and the British alike. The result was a series of wars, with Mysore as the central player in the test of arms. For administrative purposes, the province of Hyderabad was divided into two sub-districts. The first sub-district was Sira, located 60 miles west of modern Bangalore. Sira was the administrative capital of Mysore in the coastal areas of Malabar. The other sub-district was Arcot, located 200 miles southeast of Hyderabad, which administered the coastal areas on the east coast, included in modern Telangana and Madras. When there was a contest for succession in Arcot British looking for intervention championed the cause of the profligate Muhammad Ali, while Hyder Ali of Mysore championed the cause of Mahfuz Khan. The result was the First Mysore War, fought between August 1767 and March 1768. It was in the First Mysore War that Tipu, at the age of 17, first showed his mettle.